Alright, welcome back to the Vision TV, Vision Sports, man. Just got done watching that Regis Prograis versus Devin Haney fight, man. Oh, man. Man. Well, I was rooting for Regis, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I wanted Regis to win that fight, but I did predict that Haney was gonna win by decision, which that he did. He did actually look better than I thought he was going to look. Haney looked way better than I thought he was going to. Actually, I knew he was going to look good. I just didn't think he was going to look that good. You know what I mean? He definitely was quick. He was fast. Regis couldn't even catch up to him. But he has athleticism. You know what I mean? Definitely has athleticism. You know, he actually dropped Regis. You know, that was shocking to me. You know, he dropped Regis. And then he wobbled him. You know, probably around. He dropped him in I think the third round, and then he wobbled him in like the 8th round. So I mean, good job, Haney. That was crazy, man. I'm surprised that you were able to do that, but Regis, you disappoint me, man. Only because in Regis, you still my boy, and shout out to Haney, shout out to Regis. You know, respect to both of those guys for getting in that ring and doing what they do. Man, Haney won very handily. He went on all the scorecards. But Regis, let me talk to you, brother. Good job, Regis, man. You know, shout out to you, but you was trying to catch up to him. You couldn't quite catch up to him. He was really using that ring. He was really running around there, and he was standing in front of you, but he was using the distance really well. He was controlling that distance really well, and so Regis couldn't get to him. But my question is this. You said, Regis, you said that y'all was in camp for 4 months. Y'all didn't work on cutting the ring off? Now, I know that it's different when you getting in the actual ring. But you was in there for 4 months. You ain't spar nobody that was doing what Devin been doing? You ain't work on cutting off the ring for 4 months straight? That should have been the only thing you was working on. Forget everything else. You just been working on that. As soon as you walk through the door, let's get to cutting off the ring. As soon as you walk through the door, you should be no push-ups, no sit-ups, nothing. Just walk through the door and start cutting the ring off. That's what you should have been doing, Regis. Oh man, I really thought that this fight was gonna be a little more competitive. Shocked, man. You know, I'm really shocked about it. But shout out to Haney. He did a good job. He still can't beat Teo, and he still can't beat Shakur or Tank. I still don't got them. I still don't have him ranked over those guys, but he's definitely better than I thought. He definitely did a good job. But Regis just showed how, because I always said that Regis wasn't that good, but he showed that he was definitely not. He's definitely not on the caliber of some of those top 5 guys. You know, you can see that, you know, before this fight, that he's just not on the level of those guys. And that's the reason why they picked Regis. You know what I mean? But I thought that Regis was going to be better. You know, I did think Regis was going to be better. Oh, man. I did think Regis was going to be better, man. But Regis, you kept on. This is what the thing I kept noticing about Regis, too. He was trying to cut the ring off. But every time he actually cut the ring off and had Haney where he wanted him, he would cut back and turn back left again and mess his whole thing up again. So he would go back. So he would cut the ring off and he would go right, and then Haney's just standing there because he ain't got nowhere to go. And it's like, there you go. You got him. He's right there. And then Regis would just, right after he cut the ring off and have Haney right where he want him, Regis would actually walk back to the left again. And then circle around, and there you go. You know, you're back in the loop again. You know, Haney got you in the loop again. Haney got you back in the loop. where you're trying to cut the ring off and you can't cut it off. And then when you finally cut it off, you mess it all up by walking back the other way. I don't know why he kept doing that. I don't know, why Chua, the guy in his corner, his trainer, I don't know if he was telling him like, hey man, you gotta cut. He was telling him to cut the ring off, but he wasn't really telling him like, yo, go right or go left or da-da-da. But he did tell him like, yo, use the jab, da-da-da. Man. Respect to y'all, man, for getting in that ring, though, man. Because, I mean, boxing is a tough sport, man. Man. I'd have been like, look, Chewy. Look, Chua. Maybe you need to get up in there and fight. Maybe you seen all that. Maybe you need to be the one in there fighting this neck. It's like, nah, I got that from that comedian, Earthquake. Shout out to him. But anyway. Man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I really thought that, good job, Haney. I really thought that Regis was going to do better. I knew you was going to win that, Haney. I knew you was going to win, but I didn't know that Haney was going to win it like that, though. Like, he definitely did it. He made it look good. He looked good in there, man. He really did. Regis made him look really good, man. I just think if he was in there with a better opponent, I don't think he would have been able to look that good for sure. I just think it was Regis. Regis just started boxing when he was 17. That's why they went after Regis. They know that Regis wasn't like that. He not that good. I mean, Regis was looking like an amateur in there. I mean, no offense, but he was looking like he just started boxing. Like, I mean, he didn't know how to cut the ring off. He didn't know how to do a double jab. Like, it looked like he didn't have another punch. Like, he has one punch, and that's that hook. I mean, that's that overhand right. That overhand left. He don't got no other punch. He don't got no jab, no right, no hook, no uppercut, nothing. No inside, no outside, nothing. I'm like, man, Regis, you don't got nothing else? You don't got nothing else you could pull out the bag and possibly score something? He couldn't get nothing. And it's like, if he had a hook, man, that might have worked out for him, But one thing I could say, Haney was doing well. Haney was doing good, and I always say Haney's good at cutting off the angles, and sliding out and slipping out of range and all that. And that's what he was doing. When Regis was getting close, he was just circling out every time, and then he would hold Regis when Regis came in, and then he would circle out. So good strategy by Haney, man. Good strategy by Haney, man. But man, he actually dropped Regis. He actually stumbled him in the 8th. I'm pretty surprised about that. Oh, man. Man, that's crazy, yo. It's crazy. But, I know I sound like this because I wanted Regis to win, I ain't gonna lie. But shout out to Haney. He did a good job, man. He did a great job. He did a great job tonight, man. So I get at the Haney. But I did predict Haney would win the fight by decision, which he did. But he almost won by stoppage. He almost stopped Regis, man. That was kind of surprising. But anyway, that's just my view about the fight. And thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, comment, rate, and subscribe. And enjoy, man. But who should he go up against next? I think he should go against Ryan would be a good opponent, but I don't think he should fight Ryan. I mean, Ryan is really just as, I think Ryan and Regis would have been a good fight. Ryan's really not on the level of a championship level. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Ryan's really good, and I think he could definitely put up a better fight than Regis because he actually has a jab. Ryan has a little bit of a jab, but he hardly has that. So I think it'd be dang near the same result. You know what I mean? The only thing about Ryan is he's faster than Regis. He can close the distance a little better than Regis. He's quicker than Regis. I mean, he's just better all around fighter than Regis is. So he could give Haney a better fight, but I don't see him beating Haney either, man. Which is crazy, man. Which I think I did say that Ryan Garcia was better than Haney, which he is. I mean, I think he's better than Haney, but Haney is just pretty sharp. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that would be a good fight, I think. That would be a good fight, him and Ryan. You know, I don't see him fighting Tank. I don't see him fighting Shakur. I don't see him fighting any of those guys. But you know, he'll fight a Ryan Garcia. He'll fight a Oscar Duarte or somebody like that. He fight Regis. You know what I mean? Because Regis started boxing when he was 17. You know, Regis started boxing when this dude turned pro. So come on, he's way more experienced. He's way more experienced than Regis, but man, good job, Bill. Good job, Bill. But Chewy, man, I don't know what Chua was doing though. Like Chewy act like he wasn't really saying nothing. Like Chua, I ain't really like Chua's energy, man. Like when he came after that first knockdown and the first couple few rounds after the knockdown, seemed like Chewy was kind of giving up a little bit. Well, not giving up, but like he wasn't really talking like he was. You know, he was kind of like a little quiet. He was kind of like seeming a little down. It's like, man, you can't be acting down. You know, you gotta be, you know, like yo. You know, big up your fighter. And then where the dude L Evan at, or whatever that dude, they called him a track coach and whatnot. That dude right there, like what happened to him? Where he at? You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't hear him or see him the whole fight. He had all that talking, all that stuff before the fight, but I ain't hear him when the fight was going on. Oh man. Well, good job, Haney. Haney won by decision, like I said he would. But I didn't know he was gonna do it like this though. Like he wobbled Regis a few times, so I give him props for that. And then Regis after the fight, he gave Haney his props. It's like, dang, I didn't know he was that good. I didn't know he was definitely better than I thought. So, but anyway, rate, comment, subscribe. Holla at your boy.